What's up, guys? What's going on, y'all? Hello, my friend. I got a daily pass for Yahoo. Let's kill it like you always do. Yes, sir. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? I know I'm a few minutes late, but I was sitting here fucking staring out the window. It was like, what the fuck am I doing? I need to just go live. Wait for everybody to get in. Let y'all all work your way in here. And then we'll get to the questions. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Freddie Batiste, what's up, man? Oakland righties tonight. Yes, I'm Chris Davis for sure. Nathan Young, what's up? Hey, with Vincent, what's up, man? What's going on, bro? We're gonna give it a second, let people get in here, and then we'll start getting right into the shit. Greenlightdfs.com if you haven't already. Shit, I'm spelling this right? Yeah. What's going on, Ken, man? Joseph, what's up? Laura, hey. Cleveland weather. Okay, so I'm glad you brought that up. So obviously, I liked some pitching in the St. Louis game. I liked some in Cleveland with Plesac and Flaherty. Both games have a delay issue. There's a good chance both of them get delayed. So pitching is going to be a new thing. We'll talk about it here in a second. Luis, yeah, I just answered you. Justin, what's up, bro? Nathan, subscribing tomorrow. Appreciate you, man. Come join the squad. Saru GW. Yo, Cam, what's up, man? What up, Cam? The squad is always feasting. Yes, sir. Yesterday was a lame slate, man. I hate when Coors checks all the boxes and then they suck. That's the worst. It really is the worst. Yamamoto's a solid pitcher for sure. He's a solid option. He's a solid cash option. He's been steady all year. When the day started off, I did not like Woodruff. As the day has gone on, I've kind of grown on Woodruff. With the weather issues going on for Flaherty and Plesac, both of my two guys I really liked. Woodruff stands out to me. I know it's against Atlanta, but he's been absolutely dominant at home in Milwaukee. Atlanta doesn't strike out a lot, and hey, the reason I'm wearing my Braves Acuna jersey is because I'm going to be talking about how I kind of like Woodruff, and I feel bad, so I got to wear my Braves jersey. But Woodruff's price, you know what I'm saying? Woodruff's price and his K potential might be worth it here, especially with, you got weather issues in the games with the pitchers we actually kind of like. What's up, Cam Hammer? What's up, man? Favorite spin down catcher? I'd say Yan Gomez is my favorite. Yan Gomes. I'm going to Nats Be More game at Camden. Will I be seeing some dingers? Yes. Can NBA just start already, please? I know, man. I miss NBA. NFL is going to start before it. I'm excited for NFL too. Yo, Cam. What's goody? How come I can't message you on Twitter, bro? You should be able to. New edition. You should be able to. Hit up my uncle if you can't get in touch with me, and we'll try to figure out what's going on. Colorado is inconsistent. I put up 165 yesterday with nobody in that game. Yeah, the game sucked, but in DFS, you got to have a short memory, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a short memory, so you have to just go back to the well, especially when the matchup's this good. Bro, I'm blocked. What's your Twitter, New Edition? What's your Twitter? I'll look at it right now. Would you be scared to run a Detroit stack? Bats are okay. Bats are going to be fine in both of those games, the Cleveland game and the St. Louis game. So bats are going to be okay. I'd prefer the Cleveland bats on that, but bats are going to be fine in those games. I don't think either game gets postponed, but I think a delay is a high possibility. Favorite sneaky stack tonight? Sneaky stack for tonight. I think a lot of people are not going to be on. I think the Yankees are sneaky because they have a lefty coming in, and these Yankees can mash lefties. I think Washington is sneaky. For sure, I agree about having a short memory. For sure. He might not want to look at your Twitter account. What do you mean? What do you mean? O'Neal in St. Louis has been on fire. Thoughts on him tonight? Yeah, he's fine. He's going to be low owned. Not many people are going to be on him, but yeah, he mashes righties. He's very good versus righties. New edition 716. Yeah, you were blocked. I don't know why you were blocked. Maybe you were talking shit. If you talk shit again, I'll just block you again. But right now you're unblocked. I was talking about New Edition Twitter account, not yours. Oh, okay. Yesterday had Drunid catch and ended up with extra catch, so moved up to Sanchez. Oh, Arnaud. You had Arnaud yesterday. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I mean, those are the kind of the GPP things that happen that you just don't kind of expect to happen. 3 home runs from Arnaud is ridiculous. I wouldn't chase that and think he does it again because he's not. Put up 183 yesterday on DK. That's what's up, Jason. Good job. Everybody who stacked up the Dodgers, man, in the live show, we were talking about the Dodgers. Anybody who stacked up the Dodgers fucking dominated. I had to go quarters and cash, man. I had to. What's good, Luke? What's up, man? Best stack tonight. The best overall stack is Colorado. But if you want a sneaky stack, it would be Cleveland and Washington. Cam, that's crazy. Do you have our messages? Our messages? I don't know. Yo, Cam, Matthew, what's up, man? You like a Minnesota stack, super cheap. I love Nelson Cruz. Nelson Cruz is one of my favorite bats today. I love him. Washington, top or bottom? Top. Love Turner. He's got the stolen base potential. This guy can't hold guys on base. Trey Turner, Rendon, Soto. I do like Dozier too, and Yan Gomes if you need the salary. I like Chris Davis. Any thoughts in Mike Moustakas? I love Chris Davis. Righty lefty matchup, super cheap. And Mike Moustakas, I like him too. He's a good matchup, lefty righty matchup, hitter friendly ballpark. I'm on board with Mike Moustakas. Mayo, what's up, man? Bellinger again. He could for sure. He could. He's expensive. Definitely some San Francisco course value tonight. Panic, Crawford, get it. Yeah, yeah. Like if you need to save some money, then going down from Story to Crawford is fine if you need that. That's completely fine. Iannetta is sneaky. Yeah, nobody's gonna have it. I think everybody's gonna be on Posey. How do you feel about Cashner first build? I paired him with in GPP, he's fine. How about an Astro stack? So I love Altuve. I like Springer. I do like Springer. He mashes lefties, and his ownership is going to be low. Nobody's talking about him. Springer's ownership is going to be low. The Houston squad in general is going to be low. Heaney is not horrible, but he gives up some hard contact. So I like Springer. I like Altuve. I like Bregman. Those guys are good plays. Red Sox stack. Yeah, I like the Red Sox as well. They're not – I like Cleveland a little more, and I like Washington a little more, but I do like Boston. You like Mills, pitcher for Cubs tonight. In GPP, you could take the shot on him for sure. Would y'all go Seager or Crawford? Crawford. Easy. I got Altuve. Love Altuve. Roberto Perez, match lefties. Love Roberto. I love him. In cash games, go Posey. In GPP, go Perez. Do me a favor, everybody watching this right now, drop a like down on the video real quick. Do your boy a favor. What else we got? All right, so let's look at Vegas lines, how that's moved. Let's check Vegas lines, see if any movement's gone down. Because around this time, you're going to start having that smart money come in and place their bets. So lines start fluctuating. All right, so Washington went up from a 6.5 to a 6.7. Like I said, I do love Washington. Colorado is up from a 7.5 to a 7.8. Them and the Giants have gone up since the open. I like Washington a lot. I think Vegas is sleeping on Cleveland a little bit, even though it did go from a 6.4 to a 6.5. I think Cleveland should be higher than that in this matchup. That Detroit pitcher, Carpenter's probably the worst overall pitcher on this slate in general. What's up, Cam? Dodger stack, Nats stack, or Astros stack? I would say Nats. Did you get the Kroger sponsorship yet, bro? No, not yet. They need to hit me up, though. Kroger, purified water. Who do you play at catcher? You either save, go Yan Gomes, or you pay up, go Posey. GPP, go Roberto Perez. We talked about him a minute ago. Saruji mentioned him earlier. I love Perez. In GPP, Perez is in an amazing spot. Carpenter, like I said, I love these Cleveland guys. I love Cleveland guys. Matt Adams is in a good spot. Yeah, for sure. Matt Adams is in a good spot. I do like Belt over Adams, but if you need the money, I still lean Belt though. Yes, love Luplow. Luplow is another one of my favorite bats. For this Cleveland team, you guys know me. I've been talking about Cleveland since this live show started. I love Cleveland. He absolutely mashes. He's been mashing. So Luplow at only 4,000, that's a good bet for sure. Arnaud MVP, best the Yankees by himself. Yeah, yesterday's game for Arnaud was the best game that he will have in his entire career. He won't do it again. Bueller, my guy, he's going to get 40 to 50 FanDuel fantasy points on FanDuel. Yeah, Bueller's a solid option. He's a safe option, it feels like. He is getting a park downgrade going to Philadelphia, which is more of a hitter-friendly park than LA is. What about Cam at pitcher? What about me pitching? I'd get blown up. You don't want to play me. I'd be like $2,000 on DK. I'd get negative 25 points. I'd get blown up for like 10 runs in the first inning. Yelich for a spend up. GPP maybe, but to be honest with you, I haven't even considered him in my lineups. You know me, I focus more on like single entry cash games. Schwarber and Wrigley again, yes sir. Possible to cash tonight while fading Coors. Yesterday, obviously that worked out. Today, I think Coors is going to put up Coors numbers. I do think that the doubleheader ended up hurting them a little bit yesterday. I think after the night's rest, I think they come in and I think they'll be straight. Put Cam behind the arc, though, he'll be draining. Yeah, I mean, I could score 20 points in an NBA game before I could strike out 5 major league batters. I could score 20 points in an NBA game before I could strike out 5 batters for sure. Put Cam, who's the bats you have locked in? Okay. The bats that I have locked in. Arenado, lock him in. Third base is not that great of a position. You need to just go ahead and spend up for the absolute best one, which is Nolan Arenado. Brandon Belt needs to be locked. I love Matt Adams for GPPs to get off of the Belt chalkiness, but Belt needs to be in, especially in single entry cash games. Arenado and Belt are locks for me. Other guys that you can consider locking, Nelson Cruz versus a lefty throughout his entire career has mashed lefties. Jordan Luplow at his price. Luplow at his price, 4,000, and I love Cleveland. I think Luplow's good. Schwarber as well. I send you $1.90. Mayo, appreciate it, man. I swear I did not know people could send money on here. That was surprising. Yesterday I got money sent to me during the live, and I was like, "What the hell? How the hell is this happening right now?" I didn't know y'all could send money. I don't even have like an account set up with it. So Pomeranz has handled them pretty well, though. I guess I'm just on San Francisco side tonight. Maybe in San Francisco, but in Coors, the numbers could be skewed a little bit for Pomeranz because he's probably pitched in San Francisco versus them. And Colorado's a whole different beast on the road. You know what I'm saying? And I know they've been bad the last few days. And honestly, I hope people do to say, oh, they've been bad the last 2 games. I'm not going to play them. I hope that does bring their ownership down. I would love that. Panic has a crazy good history at Coors on the cheap. Yeah, Panic only 3.5 at second base. The issue is there's some second basemen I really, really like. Robinson Cano is a good cheap option at 3.3. He's got like a 500 batting average, 2 home runs against this guy he's facing. He's crushed him. Altuve's in a great spot versus a lefty. Other second baseman, Garrett Hampson, if he ends up in the Coors lineup, Hampson could be also another option at 3.3. So you can really go any way you want to. Drop a like down below for me real quick. We got 80 people in here. Drop a like down below. We should have 80 likes. I wish we could put a different team at Coors, like move the Dodgers to Coors. I would love, man. I would love to have the Dodgers in Coors, but we got to take what we get, man. Bellinger or Soto? Bellinger and GPP, Soto and cash. I like Soto a lot. I think he's super safe. Bellinger's got more upside than Soto does. What's crazy is people pick players, they go off and they don't go back to them. Yeah, I mean, both ways. Like, people will pick players and they'll suck, and then they'll be like, oh, I'm not going to play them the next day just solely because they sucked the day before. This is baseball. The best hitters in baseball can get a 0 on any given night, okay? And the worst players in baseball could hit a home run and be the cheapest guy on Draftkings. Hey, Cam, open an account so you can get cash from YouTube. I mean, I have my account linked to YouTube. That is what YouTube pays me from. So I guess the money that is sent through here would go to that. I'm pretty sure. But, hey, Cam, I feel like Coors and Dodgers versus Velasquez again tonight. Dodgers versus Velasquez are fine. Velasquez struggles with hard contact versus lefties. And, yeah, Coors is still the game to target. For sure. If you want to be different than majority, then stack up Cleveland heavy, stack up Washington heavy. Honest question, should you stick to a certain player pool daily or take slate by slate? Slate by slate. You don't want to just stick to a certain group of players and just play them only. You know what I'm saying? Take it by matchups, play the matchup game. Bryce Harper is going to be pitching in the fifth inning. For real? Oh, because they're going to fucking be leading by so much? Okay, I get it. Woodruff safe for cash. Okay, so I mentioned that before. So here's the thing. We have weather issues for St. Louis, which is where we liked Flaherty. We have delay issues. In the Cleveland game, we have delay issues. So that's Plesac, right? Take both of these 2 pitchers out, and those are really the 2 guys that I liked, to be honest with you. That has opened the door for Woodruff on my list. Woodruff's K rate is really, really good, okay? I know he's going against Atlanta. Atlanta are my boys. They don't strike out a ton, but this dude's K rate is over 30% K rate. He strikes guys out, and he has been elite at home. You know what I'm saying? He has been elite at home. So I think that Woodruff will be fine. He is definitely in play. Woodruff is – in the beginning of the day, he wasn't really in play for me because I like some of the lower, cheaper guys. But now that both of those guys that I liked have a good delay risk, I think going to Woodruff. And honestly, what is y'all's opinion? But honestly, I think that the winning GPP line today is going to have somebody that y'all might not expect me to ever mention his name. The winning GPP lineup, I am guessing, is probably going to have Sparkman. Now, hear me out. All right. Like I said, both of these guys, this is the reason I'm kind of on Sparkman a bit. Now, Sparkman's not a good pitcher, don't get me wrong, but he is ridiculously cheap, okay? And tonight is a night where we have crazy high totals going on, all right? So here's the thing. Honestly, if Sparkman gets me a positive number, I'm happy. Like, give me 5, and I'm not even going to hate it. Because there's not many mid-range guys that I can even see getting 10 or above. And the 2 guys that I did like getting 10 or above, Flaherty and Plesac, have delay risk. So honestly, it could be a Woodruff paired up with Sparkman type of day. The money we send you, YouTube will add it to your monthly check, but they'll take their cut out of it. Oh, okay. Research is key. You right, Cam. Yes, sir. How is this Yodo lineup? Yamamoto, Young, Garver, Abreu, Shoop, Brazo, Polanco, Cruz, Marvin Gonzalez, Winker. Definitely GPP sports clips. It's going to be very low owned. A lot of those guys are not going to have ownership at all. Love the Cruz pick. You might as well. Is Sano not in the lineup? If Sano's in the lineup, you need him in that lineup because he's got that power, that upside that you need. Let me look. So that's obviously a GPP lineup. In GPP, you definitely, if you're stacking Minnesota, you definitely want to know who's batting seventh. All right, he's got some big upside, so you want to go ahead and put him in there. Anthony Rizzo is fine. It's once again low ownership, but he's a fine option. I'll be live for probably another 10 minutes. I'll be live for about another 10 minutes. Vegas underdog that I like tonight. All right, so underdogs. So let's talk about guys who are like 5 runs and lower. Honestly, there's not many that I'm really digging. I think that Arizona could possibly go off. Some of those Arizona bats could definitely go off. It's super hot outside right now. So that Texas game, they could definitely go off. Other than that, Houston is only at a 5.1. I like them a lot. And then Oakland is probably another one that's a low-key one that I think. Cam giving y'all a hint, Braves, Braves, Braves. No, I'm just wearing it because I'm starting to get on Woodruff a little bit. Might be picking on him, so I felt bad. So I was like, let me wear my Braves jersey. What are my thoughts on the Tampa Bay Rays? I'm not on the Rays too much, honestly. To be real with you, I haven't really been on them much today at all. Pence back tonight, hits great against lefties. Yeah, he could be a solid GPP bet in that game for sure. Bang them drums, baby. Brewers stack. Against Atlanta, yes, Moustakas is fine. Moustakas is fine for the Brewers. Really, there hasn't been a ton of Brewers I've been on, though. So to full stack them, I don't know about that, but I do like Moustakas. How are you on the Reds? How do I feel about the Reds? That's another team I haven't been on much today. I'm really don't have interest in them. There's other teams that you could definitely get exposure to that is better than the Reds today. Any love for Cubs lefty? Schwarber for sure. Schwarber. Oh, this is Acuna. This is Acuna Jr. I'm Dodgers and Twins stack Pete Lambert for the Hail Mary in a 300K tournament. Hey man, you're definitely taking a risk with that. I'm playing with Lambert. What are your thoughts on the late game slates? Angels, A's, Mariners stack. Yeah, I like the A's. I like Oakland a lot. I like Chris Davis. I like those guys for the A's. Not huge on the Angels, not huge on the Mariners, but the A's for sure. Devers versus righty. Devers is going to be slept on big time. In GPP, I like Devers a lot because everybody's playing Arenado in cash. So in GPP, Devers can be a good way to change out. Lindor and Yelich in the same lineup. You can. Dodgers or Nats in cash. I would say Nats slightly above the Dodgers in cash, to be honest. Favorite Indians batter and Rockies batter tonight. So my favorite Indians hitter is probably Luplow. Luplow is my favorite Indians batter. My favorite Rockies batter is Nolan Arenado. Yeah, Chris Davis is really the A's bat that I like. How many players do you prefer for a team stack? In GPP, stack the 1 through 4, 1 through 5. If you want to get it different, go 9 through 4. You know what I'm saying? Play it that way. Who's your favorite pitcher? But in GPP, you need to heavily stack. Stack 4 to 5. Who's your favorite pitcher on late slate? On the later slate? Hold on. I don't think there's many pitchers on that late slate I'm really interested in, to be honest. But I mean, if you're playing the late slate only, that's tough. I don't like any pitchers in that game. If I had, I mean, I guess if I had to, maybe I don't know, man. The Houston pitcher and Mengden. That's all I would do. Maybe those two. Please, Zach, I love. Yeah, but there's a delay issue, so we're keeping a lookout on that. We got to keep a lookout on that. There's a good delay risk. There's a good solid delay risk for the Cleveland game, for the St. Louis game. So that takes our guys out of it. That takes Plesac out of it. That takes Flaherty out of it. You know what I'm saying? And you got both of these guys gone. Now, with me saying this, do not fade Cleveland bats because I'm saying that Plesac is a fade. The only reason I'm saying that is because a delay would hurt pitching, not bats. Bats are going to be fine in that game. I wouldn't worry about it. Kroger purified water. Yeah, I saw your post and was like, damn, I am thirsty. I think the Nats, Red Sox, and Rangers rope tonight. I think the Rangers could be a sleeper too, for sure. All three of those offenses, I agree with you, bro. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Do you like the Astros bats? Yes. Bregman, Altuve, Springer. Why do you not give your whole lineup in your videos? Because then 1,000 people would have the same lineup. I used to do that. When I first started, I used to do that. It would be entire lineups, but then it got out of hand. Like 500, 600 people would have the same exact lineup, and you know what I'm saying? So then I started my site to kind of get things organized. Home run calls. So all of my home run calls in the video have still stayed the same. Let me see if there's any other. Luplow has popped up. I don't think I put Luplow on my home run calls in the video. I definitely think Luplow homers. If I didn't say Brandon Belt, I think Brandon Belt homers. Nelson Cruz. I did not have Nelson Cruz in the half. Thank you for bringing him up, New Edition. I've been talking about him since this live started. Cruz is definitely going to home run. I did not mention him in the video either. Do you like Nats for GVP? Yes, sir. 100%. You're the best in the business. Facts. Appreciate it, Brandon. Do you like Chapman and Olsen? Yes. Bell will go yard. Yes. I'm sure he will. He most likely will. Hey, greenlightdfs.com if y'all haven't already. Last night was a downer, man, because of that Coors game, but it's time to bounce back in a big way. Bellinger will go yard, I'm sure, probably. Cam, how many Twins hit home runs? I'd probably say 2. Cruz and someone else. I can't call the next one, but definitely Cruz, for sure. Drop that like. We got 73 people in here right now. We should have 70 likes because I know at least 3 of you actually don't like me, and you're just watching me because you're just watching me because that's what y'all do. Okay? There's 3 of you that probably fucking hate me. The rest of y'all should drop a like down below. Okay? For guys like Bellinger, anyone likely to get walked out? Oh, okay. That's a good question because people don't really get into that too much. But Bellinger definitely could. Guys like Jock Peterson could get pinch hit for pretty easily. Walked out. I don't think there's many guys on this slate that are just going to absolutely. Bellinger for sure is probably the top guy. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't think there's any like intentional walks. Cheap pitcher Sparkman. So yeah, let me talk about this again. All right, let me talk about this again because I mentioned it earlier. Okay, so now that we have a delay risk in Cleveland, we have a delay risk for St. Louis that takes Flaherty and Plesac and puts them in delay risk potential, and we don't like that. Okay, because if a delay happens, both these pitchers are going to get cut short. Now, with that said, with the weather involved, I have kind of pivoted, and I'm really starting to feel like Sparkman could possibly be that pitcher to play today. I mean, he's so cheap that if he gets me any positive points, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? He gets any positive points, I'm happy. Give me whatever. There's so many crazy totals tonight that I actually believe Vegas on, that it makes sense to kind of spend way down. There's no mid-range guys that really feel good other than the two guys who have rain shots, who could get delayed from rain. So I like Sparkman. I like Woodruff, where I didn't like him that much earlier. I like Bueller a little bit. I'm more on Woodruff. That K rate, I know he's against my Braves, man, and the Braves don't strike out that much, but he's been elite at home. Over a 30% K rate. I hit that like button when I came in. Appreciate it. Patrick gets blown up by nobodies. Which two pitchers will you pick? Heaney, Gonzalez, and Mengden. Which two pitchers would I pick? I would say Mengden and Armenteros. I know I screwed that up. Yan Gomes is my favorite cheap pitcher, guys. I'm doing a lineup that has 3 people, and if you win, you get $2.70. Who should I play? Damn, you are going to be balling after tonight. Who should you play? Play GPP. Play stack Washington. No, stack Cleveland. Stack Washington. Stack both those teams. Cleveland and Washington. Stack them together. Hey, Cam, who are your favorite stacks today, GPP? I just mentioned him, Captain Jenks, actually. Voth is a decent option. He's a decent option, but in Baltimore, it's a little scary. I'll be real with you. In Baltimore, it's a little scary. It's hitter-friendly. But he's a decent option. Yeah. I'd rather, if I'm going to go Voth, I'd rather just spend down and get Sparkman. I'd rather punt that shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to be on here for probably another minute or so. Ask away. Ask away. Greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad, by the way. Join the squad. Everything will be posted on the MLB Access page at Greenlight DFS in about an hour and a half exactly. What about Pineda against the Mets? I do not like Pineda today. Woodruff and Plesac. Plesac's got a bit of the delay risk. Keep an eye on that, okay? I would definitely consider Sparkman and Woodruff. I like both of them. I'm fine with both of them. And don't get me wrong. Don't take this like, oh, Cam fucking thinks Sparkman's the best pitcher in the world, because that's not what I'm saying, okay? Sparkman is not a good pitcher. Matter of fact, if I practiced for like a month, I'd probably be better than him. But here's the thing. He's so cheap that if he even gets you a positive, you're happy. If he gets me 10, my whole entire life has been made complete. You know what I'm saying? Great stuff all the time. Thank you. Yes, sir, Chris. Thank you for joining me, y'all. Yamamoto is a fine player. Nobody will be on him for GPP. I like him. Herd field conditions could be an issue in mini because it's raining all day. 65 people in here. Show some love and hit that like. Geez. Hey, drop a like before you head out, guys. I'm about to be off of here in about 30 minutes. Before you head out, drop a like. Cam said, if I practice, you ain't got it no more, bro. You washed up. Hey, man, way back in the day when I was like 15, I used to pitch like a motherfucker, bro. I would like Sparkman more if FanDuel had him at DK price, but 5.3K still isn't bad. Yeah, I love him on DK. I love him for DK because of his price. Should I do a lineup that will win more than $3? I mean, do what you want to do, dude. You know it's love, bro. Love you, bro. Let's work. Yes, sir. What's the weather in Chicago? The weather should be fine there. The weather should be fine there. Drop a like before you head out. Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. Greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. Hope you guys were able to get some type of help in here. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all were able to get some type of help. Oh, man. Don't bring up Chick-fil-A. Who's your daddy? I'm hungry right now, bro. You're the best. Nothing like you. Appreciate it, DFS. Single entry cash games, guys. Trust me. Stop with the GPPs. Stop with the stupid GPPs. Play single entry cash games and double up on a consistent basis throughout the entire year. You will profit more than if you play GPP only. All right. Especially for, you players who don't play a ton of money. All right. Play smart. Single entry GPP. Do your thing. Greenlightdfs.com. Let me fucking do it for you. I got you. Let's get this W today. Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. Anthony D'Angelo, have a good one, brother. Appreciate y'all joining me, man. Drop a like before you head out for me. All right, there's 52 people still in here watching me say goodbye. Drop a like real quick. It's probably the 52 people who hate me still in here. There's 52 people in here right now. All 52 probably hate me. They're probably all my haters. They're probably like, okay, writing down shit that I say so they could talk about me and their shit. Nelson Cruz, and who else you like for dongs? I like Nelson Cruz. I like Brandon Belt. I like Luplow. I like Schwarber. That's it. Thank you guys as always, man. I'm going to leave the website right here. I'm not on Harper. Greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. Appreciate y'all joining me as always. I'm out.